Hey there, person watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Divine Femme Tarot 888. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's nice to see you. So tonight I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a reading for your past, present, and future. See what you need to know. See what's coming towards you. See what messages the universe has for you, okay? So spirit guides and angels, please shield me, cover me, and protect me throughout this reading and beyond. Divine, give me clear and accurate messages. Also, I'd like to say thank you so much to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so the next time I do a reading, you will be notified. Also, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This could be about past, present, or future. We're actually going to do all three. And I would love to shout out all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the likes, the shares, and especially the comments. So keep them coming. I hope you're enjoying the content. Okay, so let's check it out. We're going to do past, present, and future. Okay, so I'll pull 3 cards for each, and then I'll do some clarifying, and we'll go from there. Okay, just something a little new, kind of switch it up, see what's going on. The energy's been kind of wonky, been kind of weird. Same readings have been coming out, so I figured I'd try and do something different. So, okay, let's go. Past, present, or future. What does my person need to know? Past, present, or future. I'm going to do all 3, okay? So, let's see. Okay, so, ooh, okay. Let's see. So I'm working on your past right now. Let's see. I'll pull the cards, and then I'll show them all to you, and then I'll go ahead and clarify them. Past, present, or future. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, we got one more than I thought we would get, but we'll go ahead and take it. Okay, ooh, okay, so let's see what's up with the, ooh, okay, all right, okay, and now let's see what's up with the future. Interesting. Why do you want to flip over there? It's supposed to be on this side, but we're going to take it on the right side. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Past, present, now on to the future. Give me some messages. Ooh, cool card. Okay, so the challenge for the reading is the 5 of Wands in reverse, right? So this is, you know, basically coming out of arguing, coming out of passionate disagreements. This is trying to, you know, work everything out with those around you. So let's take a look at this. So in the past, we actually have 4 cards that came out, but I'm going to take the first 3 here. So we have the 5 of Swords, we have the 10 of Cups, and we have the Queen of Swords, right? 5 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and Queen of Swords. So I feel like we also have the Hierophant, and that is in reverse, right? So I feel like what's happened in the past, some of you have definitely gone through a breakup, okay? There was a marriage, I think, that kind of dissolved. There's been a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. Could be about finances, could be about love, life, or work. And I feel like, you know, a lot of you have, or a few of you felt, you know, stabbed in the back, right, with this Queen of Swords upright, but you're not taking any more crap, right? You're sick of that, especially with the Hierophant coming out here too in reverse, right? This is a very religious card, right? This is about marriage. This is about long-term commitment. And I feel like there definitely was something that has been broken up. I feel like, again, you coming out as the Queen of Swords, you had to literally pull your sword, this sword that somebody stabbed in your back, out of your back, right? Then you bled, you healed, and now you're sitting there with this sword, like, now what? Well, you've evolved to the point where you're like, you know what? You can come to me and talk to me, but if you don't tell me the truth, I'm cutting you out of my life. With a smile on your face, right? Yeah, a lot of conflict here, though, right? Look at this. Look at this 5 of Swords, just a mess. A lot of conflict, a lot of lies, fighting with a bunch of people. Again, breaking up this happy home and this marriage, right? So we'll get into what's happening. So currently, again, we have a Queen of Pentacles, we have the 7 of Pentacles, and we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Lot of money here, right? Lots and lots of money here. You may have come out of this divorce smelling like a rose, right? Person watching, a lot of money. Queen of Pentacles, very stable, very earthy energy, very solid in your finances. 7 of Pentacles, though, thinking, contemplating, like wondering what you're going to do moving forward. But then we've got the 9 of Pentacles also. So there may have been a big payout, right, in this divorce, in this end of this marriage. And that could be something that your ex is trying to come out of, right? Not wanting to fight anymore about money. But this is a lot of pentacles sitting right here, right? This is 17 pentacles, okay? That's a lot of money. Lots and lots of earth energy. So you or your spouse or ex could have been a Cancer, a Taurus, or a Virgo, okay? So keep that in mind. That's in the present. But then look at this. We got this in the future. So, you know, you're waiting on your ships to come in. You definitely made decisions, but I feel like you've kind of kept yourself with this Eight of Swords, you kind of kept yourself in like a mental prison about this, but you have a lot of wonderful things coming forward right in the future. Okay, so here we've got the Two of Wands, right? Waiting for your ships to come in, trying to figure out what's happening with everything. We've got the Eight of Swords, where again, you're putting yourself in this mental prison. Maybe you feel guilty about this, you feel sad, you feel a little bit lonely, but you're doing this to yourself, person watching, right? You're kind of dwelling on what was. So in the future, you got to really kind of let it go, cut your losses, and move forward, because check it out, you got the Sun, you got the happiest card in the deck, right? The universe is ready to bless you. It's ready for you to move forward. It's ready for you to have a positive outcome in whatever the situation is, right? So again, I feel like this has to do with a divorce, a breakup, but you are very strong in this, person watching. So let's clarify. Here, I'm going to put this guy over here. I need to get like a little stand when I do this kind of reading. So I'm going to clarify this first set of cards here, right? And again, so we got the Ten of Wands, right? Again, very passionate. You're trying to lay this down, but you're still involved in it. This was from the past. So this was a very, very tumultuous, angry situation, right? That you found yourself in. What's up with the Hierophant in this? What's up with the Hierophant? What's up with this divorce? Yeah, this was somebody that did want to work it out with you, tried to come in with an offer, tried to settle it, tried to make sure you guys didn't get a divorce, but I think you had just had enough, person watching. Like, you were just done with this situation, right? You were completely over it, didn't want to go into it anymore, but there's a lot of passionate arguments. Maybe it could have been about cheating. Again, it could have been finances because of all this money here. Yeah, look, and then we've also got Judgment here, and we've got Judgment in reverse. So somebody's going through a lot of karma for whatever they put you through, right? All these lies and deception and whatnot that was going on, this person's going through a lot of karma right now. At least they were in the past anyway. So yeah, to clarify this, it's again, we've got the Page of Cups, we got the Ten of Wands in reverse, and we got Judgment. Again, karma, fighting, fussing, but trying to work this out. An immature offer, maybe not so serious. Could be a Pisces that you're dealing with, could be a water sign. So yeah, I feel like you've come out of that though, again, because all these pentacles we've got here for, you know, the current situation. So let's clarify, what is this Seven of Pentacles? Let's see what the Seven of Pentacles is about. Yeah, a slow moving offer, right? Again, contemplating, wondering if you did the right thing. Somebody trying to work this out with you, but over time, and I just feel like, person watching, you just kind of had enough, right? You put a lot of time and effort into this, you put a lot of love into this, a lot of money into this relationship, and unfortunately it just was unbalanced, right? You weren't getting enough out of it. But again, I think you got a lot out of it in the long run. You got a big payout. Yeah, and somebody is super stressed out about this. Can't sleep, can't eat, upset about the lies, upset about being caught. They are having a heck of a time with this right now, to be honest with you, person watching. Yeah, because look, they realize you were a gift from the universe, right? Four of Cups, right? They were, you know, looking at other options. They were pouring into other options, maybe even giving other options a lot of money, spending time with them, hanging out with them, not really realizing that this Ten of Cups that they had, they were going to end up losing it, right? They were going to end up losing this with all of this, with focusing on these people down here and not really focusing on this marriage and this wonderful gift. I mean, the Ten of Cups, are you kidding me, guys? This is like the best card in the deck when it comes to marriage, or when it comes to love in general. Like, everybody wants to get to the Ten of Cups, right? But this person didn't see it that way when you all were together. They absolutely did not see it that way. They really truly fumbled you. And again, I think that they're absolutely regretting it. What is the Nine of Pentacles? Oh, I'm doing the Nine of Pentacles, and look, the marriage, we got the Four of Wands. Yeah, they really did want this to work out. You were definitely their wish fulfillment. Again, Ten of Cups over here, but unfortunately they fumbled it. They didn't do right by you, person watching. So let's see, what is this Eight of Swords? Why are you going to be stuck, or why are you moving forward, still thinking about this, still kind of dwelling on this? Like, what's going on with this? What's going on with the Eight of Swords? Let's see. Oh, because you don't feel like it's been balanced, right? You don't feel like you really got justice, right? I feel like you went for it. You were going to stand your ground. You weren't going to take the crap anymore. You were getting out of this relationship. But in the long run, I think it's made you very kind of cynical. You know, maybe you don't want to find love right now. You know, you're very like, you know, I can't trust anybody. This is not cool. I got completely screwed over in the past, and you're having a hard time moving forward. But again, person watching, check it out. You got the sun, right? The universe does want to bless you. This is new beginnings. This is, you know, things being laid out for you. This is the universe absolutely wanting you to win. Okay. So you will eventually get the balance and justice that you're looking for. But I think you have to kind of, you know, let the past go, leave it where it was, and then just take that leap of faith forward, right? I really, truly believe that you need to do that. And forgive yourself, you know, but don't forgive yourself for sticking up for yourself, but maybe forgive yourself, for going as hard as you did, because check it out. You're going to have a choice. You're going to have a new love come in. Did you see how that card flipped in a weird way? You're going to get a choice, right? The universe, this is what's coming in for you. Check it out. You are going to have a new chance at love, person watching. You absolutely are. Okay. And this is going to be somebody that's going to be solid. This is going to be a committed relationship that you don't have to question, right? That's not going to leave you behind and pour into other people, right? When the universe, God, the divine presents this person to you, or this person comes into your life, if they haven't already, they're going to see you for the gift that you are, right? They absolutely are. And this union is going to be blessed. It will certainly be blessed. Let's see. Let's get some advice. What advice do you want to give to the person watching? So yeah, you've been through a lot, person watching. You truly have. But again, don't blame yourself. You know, don't even feel guilty for stuff. Get up out of this Eight of Swords. Like seriously, you should not be sitting in that Eight of Swords, sweetie. You really shouldn't. It's not something that you did. Okay, you basically stuck up for yourself. And I know sometimes that's hard because I feel like you truly love this person. But check this out. Look at that, the Ace of Cups, person watching. Love is coming back into your life, I promise you. And it is going to be so divine and so good and so wonderful. And I feel like you will get back to this Ten of Cups. But this Ten of Cups is going to be different this time, right? You're older, you're wiser, you know what to look for, you know what to do and what not to do, right? You know what to accept. And most of all, you've opened up communication. Because I think with all of this fighting and like, you know, craziness and this Ten of Wands, like just this battle, you know, this internal battle, this external battle, this I want this and I want that, and you just being butting heads with somebody, I think has just exhausted you, right? And it's just drained you so much. But again, right now, you know, you're okay, you're stable, you got a lot of money out of this situation, which is great. You may have had to give a lot of money too in this situation to your ex, but at the same time, you're okay. I promise you, you're okay. It's going to be great. Check these cards out. The last card was the Sun. Then we got the Lovers. Then we got the Ace of Cups. Person watching, this is amazing. And this is what you deserve. You absolutely deserve this, person watching. So again, once it comes in, just be ready for it. And then this is going to flip the other way. The High Priestess is going to be like, okay, we're balanced. We're good. Judgment has been called. Everything's been taken care of. We're good to go. But right now, again, with you sitting in this, in the future anyway, sitting in this Eight of Swords position, right? It's leaving things unbalanced because you're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting the leap of faith. And hey, listen, a divorce is hard, right? A split is hard. I get it. I know from personal experience. It sucks. Absolutely. But don't beat yourself up for choosing yourself. Don't do that, person watching, because you deserve better. You don't deserve all this chaos and craziness. You don't deserve this karma. You were good to this person. You absolutely were. And if you weren't, you wouldn't be getting blessed like this. Like, come on, seriously. Yeah, look, coming up out of this, right? The person that you are with is still stuck in this situation, right? But you are going to be coming out of this. Once you kind of let everything go and let it free, you're going to end up being the Queen of Wands, right? A passionate, giving, kind, loving, will ride or die, will just love your person so much that nobody will ever be able to cross them. You're going to be very protective, and you're going to be, you know, in a wonderful position, in a happy position. You guys are going to have a great time. Fire sign, right? Possibly an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius. So I'm going to leave this right here. Good luck, person watching. I hope this helped. If you like this type of reading, please leave a comment and let me know. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, throw a like on the video, and I will see you guys the next time. Bye, person watching.